Do you know, a while ago, a friend said to me, by calling yourself an artist, you're insulting all the real artists out there. Can you believe it? I couldn't believe it myself. Anyway, so at the time, I was just taken aback. I just couldn't believe what she had said. And I don't think she even realised how rude and hurtful she had been. But then, yeah, let's have a look at what a real artist really is. So what is an artist? Well, an artist is a person who creates paintings, music, sculptures, drawings, and it can be as a professional or as a hobbyist. An artist needs to have creativity and imagination, but they also need to have persistence, determination, sensitivity to show their emotions through art, and also confidence. And I can tell you, I really needed some confidence that day when my friend said that to me. So author Jeff Goins, I think I've said that right, wrote a book called Real Artists Don't Starve, said that being a real artist means that you don't need anyone else's permission to create. And that's true. You don't need someone else to tell you when you're a real artist or not. Just being an artist is something that you are and that you do. The critics will definitely come for you. They always do. So, is calling yourself an artist being pretentious? I think it's always acceptable to call yourself an artist, even if you're not making a living from it, even if you're just creating for the sheer joy of it. You're still an artist. You don't need to be formally trained to be an artist. I think it's really important to call yourself an artist even before you feel that you're ready, because it can become a sticking point otherwise, and it could really hold you back from becoming the artist that you're meant to become. Do you really need to be formally trained to be considered a real artist? Well, I did a couple of art units when I was at uni, but that didn't necessarily class me as an artist, I wouldn't think. But then I see lots of artists who have no formal education and they make the most amazing art. So what does it really matter if you're formally trained with a master's in fine arts, or if you've taught yourself, watched some videos on YouTube, done some workshops, or if you've taken some online courses? It doesn't matter, because being an artist, that's not what it's all about. It's all about your creativity and your imagination and putting it out there and expressing your feelings through your art and telling a story and making other people feel something, feel emotion through your art. After all, having that fine arts degree doesn't necessarily mean that you're a great artist. At the time my friend said that to me, remember she said, calling yourself an artist is insulting to, and she said, to us real artists. Oops, I just touched my microphone. I hope that didn't come across in the video. And I just didn't know what to say. I just stayed silent. And I think she realised that what she had said was just really quite hurtful. And she started to walk things back a little bit. But oh my goodness, what a thing to say. But luckily, I didn't let her opinion stop me. I've kept making art. I've sold art. I'm calling myself an artist. I'm on YouTube as an artist. And, you know, that's what matters. I'm just moving forward. And I didn't let her opinion stop me from becoming an artist or being an artist and branding myself as an artist. Because calling yourself an artist doesn't make you a fraud. It makes you an artist. Simple as that. Doesn't matter what sort of art you make, whether people like it or not. It's you creating that makes you an artist. So if you feel that you're an artist, then call yourself an artist. In fact, I'd go much further than that. If you're a creator, whether you do it as a hobby or just for the sheer fun of it, tell everyone that you're an artist. Shout it loud and proud. I am an artist. You are an artist. Yes, you are. Then, after you've done that, go home and paint or create something amazing, because guess what? You are an artist.